So I want to talk about what can be. One of the fun things in law school and doing the evidence class and doing trials is the concept of can. What can? And so I brought a show and tell here this morning, right here. This is a pin with a yellow head on it. And we've heard it said that 1,000 angels can dance on the head of a pin. The pundits speculate a lot, and we're in really close to the end of this election season. And they talk about so-and-so said this, and so-and-so, a different so-and-so said that. Different people, and this could be, and that could be. The question is, what can be? Well, for some, they truly believe with faith, that 1,000 angels can dance on the head of a pin. And there you have it. You listen to the pundits and they say, this could be and that could be. They're all in the world of hype. They're selling themselves. They're selling their news stations, so on and so forth. I don't have anything like that to sell. And I try to stay away from punditry. I do instead donditry, a dondit. And I try to base my comments on facts and evidence. And part of what's really interesting about this whole process as we come up, is we see all kinds of things being disclosed. And some are facts, just simply they are. Some are evidentiary things that leads one to believe a factual scenario. And those evidentiary things that are surfacing, who knows what's true and what isn't true? We can look at some facts. We know, for example, that Biden has hidden the last few months in his what's often called a bunker, hiding Biden. And we know Trump's out, absolutely working his butt off to be elected. Biden's in the process of trying to buy his way, directly and indirectly through his supporters, into the presidency. And Trump is out trying to work his way into it. Biden has facts, 47 years of actually doing nothing except for getting it wrong in the political arena. And some people think that he would make a better president than the one we have, who's had less than 4 years in that arena. And he's made deal after deal in support of world peace. He's made miles and miles of border protection for our peace and our safety. The list goes on and on and on. And you can compare them if you want to. I have heard it said that Trump is inherently evil. In my world, with a basic fundamental Christian belief, I know that's not true. Because I believe, as is set forth in the Old Testament, there was a war in heaven. And a third of the host was cast out. And that line was so finely drawn that none of those people who are inherently evil made it to this mortality, or will make it to this mortality. So anyway, what I intended to be just a quick moment about what can be, let me close it with this. Anything can be. After all, we can speculate all we want. And yesterday's science fiction, Dick Tracy, all of those things, they're in the world today. I saw a phone the other day that you can watch all the digital stuff you see on your camera, and you can talk to each other face to face, just like Dick Tracy did back in the early 1900s. Here we go. So what can be? I suggest that rather than speculate on what can be, that it might behoove you, and most of you have already voted, a few may not have, but rather than speculate on what can be, take a look at the evidence, what has really happened, actually happened. The president being presidential. Is he a swamp person? No. Is he a politician? He's learning to be one, but he didn't start out that way. Is he a statesman? The answer is possibly. And for those of you that don't know the difference between a politician and a statesman, I'd be wasting my breath to bother to explain it to you. I hope you all have this coming week is a great week. I hope that however the dust settles Tuesday, it settles. I really do.